I mean, you know,
I don't need a close-up on
that,
blood.
especially
Sorry.
not before breakfast. We come down to mat 1 and we're back in the under 90 kilos. This is the boy that I had mixed up. I said James Austin was in Paris. It wasn't James. It was Andrew Burns. I've got some images from the photographer David Finch of Andrew Burns in Paris. Unfortunately, the images show Andrew being thrown, but they're nice pictures anyway. Let's hope that... Tomoyanagi! A bit more rotation.
Powerful.
Yeah.
Very powerful, but not on the back.
Yeah, it was a bit more rotation than he would have liked. Eduardo Santos. He comes away with a Yuko. His hands were out as though he was asking why wasn't that Ippon, but he knew.
Strong beginning.
I'd say. And I think Andrew Burns has got to look out for that now. Good start for Santos, the Brazilian. Travis Stevens of the USA is on mat 2 at the moment. His opponent is the Frenchman Bastien Pouget. Always like to have a look at Travis. He's a very talented youngster. Santos started the contest off with a spectacular Tomoyanagi, throwing Burns, but since then it's all calmed down a little bit, so much so that he's actually picked up a warning for passivity. He obviously hasn't been looking at the way the German girl fought, non-stop attacking, keeping it up. There was no chance of her being warned for passivity, was there?
No.
Santos, however, has put in the one Tomoyanagi, and now a Seoinage attack, left-sided.
Oh, that's the German referee.
He's in the middle now?
Yeah.
Okay, so... Oh yeah, we spoke to him yesterday. I had a quick chat with him yesterday.
Well, we haven't seen much of Burns. Oh, again, Tomoyanagi.
Did we see this person earlier on, Fosente?
Yeah, Walter Facente. It was...
Earlier on, apparently. Santos then up by Wazari. I think that's by benefit of the penalties.
Yeah, Burns doesn't seem to get in really in the fight. He didn't attack a lot.
Almost going over again there. The Canadian, by the way, who we'd been watching on mat 3, has had to have his head taped. He's got a nasty looking strapping, and he goes over. Danny Moiverson throws him. He looks very uncomfortable with that strapping all over his head.
Oh, Burns scored Yuko for Sumigaesh.
1:18. And the British player, Andrew Burns, coming back into it.
I think it was the first attack I have seen.
Well, he's got a minute and 16 seconds to put in a few more attacks, one of which has got to be at least the Wazari, because if he scores Wazari here, he can win it.
Yes.
The other thing that he needs to do is just keep attacking, because if Santos picks up a penalty,
they're even. Yes.
Well,
yes.
Burns will go ahead because he's got 2 Yukos.
No, the one is for the penalty. So it's.
But he only needs to. He's already got 2 on the board. The
Yes,
Brazilian.
So
one more will push one of those up to Wazari.
Yeah, then it's even. Yeah, and we have golden score.
Okay, yeah, we go into golden score. Burns needs to keep attacking here.
But oh,
3 Yukos now
now
for Burns.
he needs the penalty.
Now, and 26 seconds to go. This is where, if you really know your tactics and you're French, you do it, because they're very, very good tactically. Head up here, first to the attack. Santos beats him to the attack. Didn't need that. It's too late now, because there's no way that in the last 10 seconds they're going to penalise Santos for passivity. The only thing that they could do is penalise him for dropping, but he's not going to attack. He doesn't need to. Now he's got the stiff right arm pushing, and he has attacked. Clever.
Yeah.
That was clever.
Yeah.
Good fight by Santos. He did what he needed to. Tough one. Both players will be completely exhausted there. But right at the end, Santos put in the attack that just killed it. And it was at 26 seconds. If you look at the last 26 seconds, there was still something that Burns could have done. He could have used that 26 seconds to really put the pressure on and pick up the passivity against Santos. Probably didn't have the firepower left. It's easy for us to sit here and say, come on, pull out an attack. But to be honest, you know, Burns was an uphill fight all the way when he went down to that first Yuko. In fact, it was called by the German referee an Ippon,